I love guava, right? So if you didn't see my guava video, you need to catch that because I talk about how we cook the guava to make this guava paste. You guys see that? Okay, it's a white guava, so it's not going to be pink like some people are used to, a very pink guava. And it's more like a very thick spread because I cooked it down. Now, I also cooked it down in like a little bit of allulose as well, so it didn't get thick like a you know, the guava paste that's really like hard. I didn't want that, so that's not what we did. I want to make a dessert though, and I think I want to do it two ways. So I think I want to make like one savory and one sweet. And so I got this Phyllo dough. You can find this in any supermarket really, right? So they come in like 2 bundles. I'm only gonna probably use 1 bundle because I don't know, there's not a lot in here. But I think it's because I've been kind of like taking a spoon here and there as I walk by the fridge. Just saying. It's so delicious. And it's not super sweet, which is great, right? So if I can open, no, obviously I cannot open this. Ahora, there we go. Okay, so Phyllo dough is kind of finicky to work with. It gets dry really quickly, so we're gonna have to work pretty quickly so that we don't get this, you know, flaking up on us. So the first thing I'm gonna do before I open that up is I'm gonna have some cream cheese in here. Okay, so I just did a block of cream cheese, one of these Philadelphia boxes, right? You can use any cream cheese you like. I just like Philadelphia. I think they're really nice. And I didn't make my own, so there's that. All right, so all I did was I popped in the microwave for like 30 seconds to get it like a spreadable consistency, okay? Because it was in the fridge, and I just got home from work. So all I'm gonna do in here is about a 1/4 cup. I don't wanna do too much of the powdered sugar, okay? And then a little bit of vanilla. And, you know, sometimes I use an egg in here as well, but you don't need it. It's just a preference, right? So I'm gonna mix this together. I'm not looking for like super sweet, so I don't need to taste it. I know it has a little sugar in it. We are good to go. Okay, so that's it. That's it, done, okay? Now, I just washed my towel, so I'm gonna use this towel just to kind of cover the Phyllo dough for a little bit, right? Usually use a damp towel, but I'm gonna be working fairly quickly, I hope. At least that's the plan. All right, butter melted, Phyllo open. Do you guys see that? It's like a very thin pastry, okay? It's a little bit of a challenge to work with because it's really thin, like thin paper. You see that? And that's what you make like baklava with and things like that. And it gets very crispy, which is why I want to do it. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab a whole sheet and you're going to do about 3 sheets, okay? So all I'm going to do is, let me pop this down. You're going to grab a little bit of butter and you're just going to dab it. And what we're doing now is we're building the foundation, right? And everybody knows we have to stand on a firm foundation, right? You got to be really prepared in your foundation in order for the rest of it to work. So what we're going to do is layer about 4 layers of this Phyllo dough, okay? So that was 1. We're going to put another one right on top. Try to even it out as best you can. It is gonna probably tear on you. Don't worry about it, keep going, okay? Don't overthink it, all right? So we're gonna brush, get a little bit of butter all over. When we get to about the 3rd sheet, I'm gonna put a little bit of cinnamon sugar. I don't wanna do that just yet because I'm trying to keep this very stable. Okay, so another sheet. There we go. I'm trying to move fast so it doesn't dry on me. Okay, straighten it out. You guys got the idea, right? Okay, I'm gonna keep going. A little bit of butter. All right, now, that was my 3rd one. So I got a little bit of sugar in here, right? A little bit of sugar and Ceylon cinnamon, right? And now I'm just gonna sprinkle some in. Why? Because when this cooks, it's almost gonna get like a caramel flavor. It caramelizes a little bit, and then it becomes like this beautiful, crispy little shell. It's delicious, okay? All right, now next. Keep going, Neena, quickly, quickly. Here we go. Ah, it's already drying so fast. Okay, let me cover this up. Okay, and then dab, right? Gotta get that butter in there. Gotta get everything to seal. You guys got me? Are you with me? Are you cooking it with me? I hope so. I hope so. Oh, which by the way, if you haven't heard already, I'm starting a cooking class on June 1st. I hope this comes out before then. If it doesn't, we are gonna be having future ones, but it's gonna be a 12-week cohort for women only. And we're going from zero to chef. And I'm gonna teach everything I teach in culinary school from like, let's see, I'm gonna do knife work and chicken fabrication and proteins and vegetable cookery and pastries, doughs, the whole works, okay? We're not playing games around here. We're gonna really, really get into it. I already have a few people signed up for this class. So if you are interested, you have to let me know ASAP. Go to neenaperez.com and you can click on programs and you'll get all of the information right there on how to sign up and all of that great stuff, okay? Because it's gonna go super fast. Okay, so you saw that, right? I think I'm like at 6 sheets, so I'm gonna leave it right there. Let me cover this up. All right, I'm gonna grab a knife. You can grab a knife, you can grab a pizza cutter, anything like that, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this in half first. Then I'm gonna cut the half in half. Oops, keep that covered. Okay, cut this half in half. You do the best you can, right? I don't have my ruler out. I use my ruler in class for my students, but I don't have to do that here, right? All right, and I think I want to make them about this size. So I'm gonna just cut these in half. It's just for me and hubby, so I don't gotta make a ton of these, right? Although if your family's bigger, you can make them a little smaller. There's also tons of like sheets, so you can keep going. You can make these as thick as you like or as thin as you'd like, right? So what I'm gonna do here is I was debating whether or not I wanted to use my cupcake pan, which I think, do I wanna use my cupcake pan? Nah, I don't wanna use my cupcake pan. I think I'm gonna just like go over like that, okay? So what I wanna do, okay, here we go. Cream cheese and a little guava. We're gonna go cream cheese and guava right on top. Just like that, okay? Cream cheese, guava. And do I wanna close? Yeah, I think I wanna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna take you can do this with a little bit of egg, like an egg wash, but this seals pretty nicely. Like a little pocket, okay? Just like that. You can make these different shapes too. Don't stop with what I'm doing, okay? Let's do a diamond one coming up next. Let's do that. Okay, so cream cheese. Right in the center, if I can get it off. There we go. And then guava. You can totally do this in the cupcake pan. Okay, so, you know, you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. I'm just showing you a little dessert that I think will be delicious, and that's what I'm gonna be making. Okay, I'll push this out. Can I fold it? It looks like I can. Probably not the best fold in the world, but I think I can do it. Perfect. Just like that. And just keep going. Little guava, little cheese, Little guava. Now, the other one I want to make that's a little bit more savory is I just want to wrap some phyllo dough around goat cheese. I love goat cheese. It's one of my favorite things. It's not my husband's favorite, but it's definitely my favorite. So, go on here. My dogs are about to get excited because once they hear anything outside, they start going at it. So if they start going at it, excuse the noise, okay? This one I think I'm gonna go with a little bit of a, just like an overlap. Like this, and like this. Just like that, overlap. Okay, and then I think I'll do another fold. All right, so you get the idea. You don't have to sit in here and watch me do the whole thing. So I'm gonna finish these up, and when I come back, I will show you how to just make some very plainly for your goat cheese wrap, okay? In here, just like that, and then fold and fold over. Hopefully, if it stays. There we go. All right, very good. I will be right back, and when I come back, we'll put these in the oven and I'll show you how delicious they look. Okay, all I'm gonna do is dab them with a tiny bit of butter because I want them to get like a nice crispy color on them, like a nice light brown crispy color, and it's gonna be delicious. So I'm just gonna tap these. Plus you got that cinnamon sugar in between each sheet. I love doing stuff like this, like just random stuff. Like this is so random. I did this just because I had some, you know, guava. So I'm like, I have guava. Wait a minute. I also have cream cheese in the fridge because I'm about to make a birthday cake for my granddaughter and I'm going to make a cream cheese frosting. So I had all these ingredients. There you go. There you go. All right. Let me finish this up and let me see how I want to do this. I think I just want to go over and I will be right back. I'm gonna take these random shapes now and I'm just gonna pop them in the oven for about 15 minutes at 350. It might even be less because we want them to be crispy. We don't want them burnt, right? I'm gonna put this in the bottom. We will check those. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10-minute timer.
All right, we're gonna check those in 10 minutes. Okay, meanwhile, I would like to make some now for the goat cheese, right? So I'm gonna take this. We're gonna use the sheet again, but this time, they're getting dry. They're getting dry. Gotta work fast. Gotta work fast. Okay. This time I want to use olive oil instead of butter. Although you can use butter. All right. Here's another one. They are really getting dry. Okay. All right. They're getting dry on me, y'all. All right, come on, stick. I gotta work fast, gotta work fast. That's the only thing about phyllo dough that can be really complicated is the fact that it dries up really fast. Just press it down. Hopefully, it'll let me do it on this side. No, it's already tearing. Ugh. That's the best part about cooking live is you don't get to play around with it, right? Like you actually have to make it work, like make it happen, right? And that's going to be in your kitchen, my kitchen, any kitchen. That's the way it is. Spray, 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 and down we go. All right. And now what I'd like to do is I put my goat cheese in the freezer so that it can be firmer, right? Because I don't want to have to mess around with the cheese not coming together. And I am going to just wrap them in bundles, really. So we're gonna keep going. Now, this is where you make a decision. Do I put anything in between the sheets? salt, pepper, garlic powder, anything you'd like. I'm gonna leave it plain. I'm gonna use the little goat cheese for a salad. I wanna make a little salad, and that's gonna be the crisp on the salad would be these little goat cheese bundles. Okay, so that's about 5 or 6 sheets. I want them to stick. Okay, so, all right, now goat cheese. All right, it's not frozen solid, but it is like firm enough, right? So hopefully if I can open it, there we go, open sesame, come on, do what you gotta do. Don't you just love it? When you're working in a rush, this is what happens. Okay, so I like cutting in the middle always first. I just feel like that gives me a little bit of room to play around, right? And I think what I'll do is I'll cut these, instead of in 2, like for the dessert, I'll cut these in 3s. And 3s again. Again, these aren't perfect. I did not use my ruler, so they're gonna be uneven. I don't care. It's not culinary class right now, but it will be. It will be. And when it is in my culinary class, I will be measuring, right? But right now, I'm just trying to get this to actually stick. All right, now, here's what I'm thinking. Now, this, I just want to goat cheese, so we're just gonna do what we got. All right. So I think I'm gonna just take a little piece, mold it, and then crimp on all sides like this. Like that, like a little pocket. And I'll probably just put those in here just so I have a place to put them. So, a little bit of goat cheese. Mold it a little in the center. And then grab the ends and kind of bring all the corners up together. So corner to corner, just like that. Corner to corner, like that, like a little pouch. Like a little wonton almost. Okay? All right. We're going to continue to do these. Mold. The good thing is that it's cold. So even though it's slippery, it's not like completely falling apart, which is nice. All right. Corner to corner. Corner to corner. Corner to corner. Hopefully, if they stick, right? They're like trying not to stick with me right now. All right. Do it again. And so the good thing about something like a phyllo dough is that really you can do anything. You can do anything. So in my last cohort with my students, they had the dinner to present, right? And so what we did is we took phyllo dough and we made them in the shape of cannolis. I used my cannoli rings, and they wrapped the phyllo dough around it, baked those off. They got really crispy. And then we took fresh ricotta, and we made it like a lemon ricotta inside. And Oh my gosh, they were delicious. Oh my gosh, I was like, what a great idea. I just came up with the idea because I was like, they wanted to make cannolis, but they also wanted to work with phyllo. And I'm just like, well, phyllo cannolis? and it worked beautifully. I'm sure somebody out there in the world has already done that because nothing really under the sun is invented, right? We all just try to make a better wheel of whatever we have. But I'm really grateful that I thought of that and that the team was able to execute because it was probably one of my favorite desserts. It was so good. Okay, so round it off, corner to corner, corner to corner, everything up, lift it up, okay? Little bundles. All right, I'm gonna continue to do the rest of these and put them in the oven as well for like another 10, 15 minutes. And when I come back, I will show you what everything looks like. All right, we'll be right back. All right, here they are. Aren't they beautiful? They're so pretty and they smell so good. And this is what me and hubby are gonna snack on tonight after dinner. And all of that, you know, from Guava, and look how much I still have, right? So this was about 1.75 pounds of guava. And it made about, I'm gonna say, about 2 cups of guava jam, right? Anyway, so because I have half of these with, oh, by the way, what I did here is I put my goat cheese and guava together. So I did some with just goat cheese and some with goat cheese and guava because supposedly that's a great combination. I've never had it like that, so I'm excited to try. I don't see why it wouldn't be amazing since we always have like guava and cheese when I do like a little smorgasbord for me and hubby. So sometimes we just like to get like a little charcuterie plate for dinner, and that'll be our dinner. All right, so a little powdered sugar I'm just sprinkling on our guava pastries. I know he's gonna be excited because he loves guava. So right now I have him eating a taco salad. And so while he's eating that, I'm finishing up dessert, right? All right, so now this is the guava and cheese. These are the little goat cheese. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that? Oh, come on. That's so good. Okay. So, if you didn't see my guava video, it'll be linked up here somewhere. You got to look up how easy it is to make guava jam, okay, and guava paste if you're going to use real sugar. I used allulose and monk fruit, so that's why I didn't make it into an actual thick paste because it would have been very hard because sugar is what makes it, you know, really come together and get really thick. And so since allulose doesn't have that same kind of feel, it's not going to do that, right? All right, so let me pick one of these. I'll do this one. All right, so this one is the guava. Look at that. Do you see that? All that flaky layerness. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, that is so good. Okay. If you want to know how to make guava and cream cheese phyllo bundles, this is the video for you. So good. The secret here is putting a little bit of that cinnamon sugar in between each layer. I cannot wait for you guys to try this. Let me know what you think. Comment below on what it is you do. Like, do you do different types of phyllo bundles? Do you do different types of things with guava? I want to know, so make sure you comment that below, okay? And if you are interested in those cooking classes, make sure you go to neenaperez.com, click programs, and find out all about it. And I cannot wait to be cooking with you in my kitchen. All right, y'all. Until next time, I'm going to go ahead and have me some more of these. Bye.